Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event. Welcome to this live streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and business sponsors who make these live presentations possible for you fans to enjoy. I'm Joseph Brett alongside Ari Moon on camera. For me this afternoon, we are coming to you live from Lithia and Driveway Fields here in Medford, Oregon. We thank you for joining us on today's broadcast. We welcome you to the Lithia Superstore pregame show presented by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Today featuring the visiting Truckee Meadow Community College taking on your RCC Ospreys. This is the first matchup of the year for both of these teams in the 2024 season. And we're pleased you are joining us for this event on TableRockSports.net and welcome our home and visiting fans to the broadcast. Joe Brett is our executive producer for today's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Big Table Rock Sports thank you to the 3,300 fans who already have. If you haven't not yet, head on over to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and click on that red subscribe button and get notified when all games go live. This is the Lithia Superstore pregame show presented by Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. Truckee Meadow Community College comes in to take on RCC. Truckee Meadow, coached by Gavin Wilmot, assisted by Wade Johnson. The RCC Ospreys are coached by Jeffrey Hawkins, head coach, and assisted by Kyle Kelly. In the goal this afternoon for Truckee will be Esme Barnes. And for the Ospreys, it is going to be, let's see here. Not sure yet. We're going to have to catch a jersey number, and we will get that to you momentarily. For them, it's 1. I need to catch this one down here. Looks like it's going to be Dakota Gomez in the goal for RCC, trying to keep Truckee off the board this afternoon. Meadows opens up with early possession and find themselves with an early corner kick just a few seconds into this matchup. Excuse me, it's going to be a throw-in down there. No corner kick. That pass across the middle into the box goes wide, and it will go out of bounds and stays with Truckee. RCC with the takeaway here, trying to feed it out in front to we don't have that jersey number. All right, so I had these rosters backwards here to start. My apologies. It is going to be Esme Barnes in the goal for Rogue Community College. Is our first broadcast of the season. Trying to get things straight up here and get back in the swing of things. So Esme Barnes is the goalkeeper for Rogue Community College. It's Dakota Gomez for Truckee. Jeffrey Hawkins is the head coach of Truckee and assisted by Kyle Kelly. RCC's head coach is Gavin Wilmot, assisted by Wade Johnson. So my apologies for that mix-up there. RCC with possession here. Oh, mishap finds it going out of play, and Truckee will take over in RCC territory. Cano pushing the ball up the field, trying to work a give and go with Felicity Codman, and it will stay with Truckee as it goes out of bounds. Battle for possession, and it will be last touched by Myra Munoz. And RCC will get it back. Opening 4.5 minutes. Truckee has maintained possession. They're going to have a shot on goal here, and it's going to go just wide to the left off the foot of Felicity Codman. She had a pretty good look at it there to get Truckee on the board, but misses just wide to the left. And another attempt there, scooped up by Esme Barnes. And she'll throw it out. Or kick it for RCC down to about the 40. RCC still not able to get the ball onto the other side of the field here as they work it back to their goalkeeper. Barnes going to kick it away. RCC finally able to get the ball here onto the other end of the field. A good move there by Mary Wallen. And an offsides penalty will be called on the Ospreys. Now 7 minutes into the first period here. Truckee dominating time of possession so far here in the early minutes. Wallen trying to feed it ahead. Kicks it out of play. And Meadows gonna get it back on the throw-in here. The battle for possession will be won by the Ospreys. And quickly the other way goes Meadows Community College. Meadows with good ball movement here in the early minutes. Good defense there by Reagan Hussey, shutting down that attempt there by Cano. Cano looking to get her second shot off of the match, but well defended there by Hussey. As that one goes out of play, and Meadows Community College will hold on to possession. Still tied at 0 here in the first period. Meadows going to work the ball backwards before moving it forward once again. Codman tracking that one down and getting it to her goalkeeper, who pushes it out ahead. A good move there by Cano. And this one sent just a little too hard and scooped up by Barnes for RCC. 2 shot attempts here in the first 10 minutes of play, both by Meadows Community College. One of those on goal. The other one was wide to the left. Barnes credited with 1 save so far for RCC. And that one out of play stays with Meadows Community College. Folks, stay tuned at halftime for the Medford Parks and Recreation Report with updates on fall activities. Visit playmedford.com for the latest fall activity guide. All the sports leagues, classes, and special events await you. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. RCC with an opportunity, and they are going to score, and they are on the board early. Picking up the goal is Isabella Botero, and RCC now leads 1-0, 12 minutes into this matchup against Meadows Community College. So RCC scores off the foot of Botero. And lead 1-0. And a corner kick coming up for the Ospreys. It'll be Botero kicking it out for RCC. She sends this one into the box. And getting a hand on it there was the goalkeeper Gomez, knocking it out of play. And it'll be another corner kick for RCC here. No corners so far for Truckee. This will be the second for the Osprey. This one sent by Botero, headed by Mary Wallen, but out of play. And Meadows Community College will take over. So after a slow start by RCC, they have been dominated in time of possession, found themselves with a good opportunity and did not hesitate as they find themselves out in front as we reach the 15-minute mark here of the first half. Battle for possession on the throw-in, and we're going to have a handball by RCC. So Meadows will get it back just on the other side of midfield into RCC territory. Sent across field to the far side. RCC gets the takeaway, cleared out by Meadows. Battle here on the near side for possession. It's won by Meadows Codman. And it's going to stay with RCC. Last touch by Cano. And a substitution coming in for the Ospreys. Coming in for RCC is Katie Christensen. Munoz with the takeaway for Truckee. Cano now receives it for Meadows. Met by Christensen. This one's going to be cleared all the way to the far side of the field. Shearwood tracks it down. A deep shot from Shearwood. I believe that is Brooke Shearwood for Truckee. And she ties the game up at 1 with a 30-yard boom of a kick that got over the top of the head of Barnes. Nothing Barnes could do with that one. And just a terrific goal by Brooke Shearwood with 18:35 on the clock here in the first half. So with that one, we are all tied up at 1 apiece here in the first half, just about to the halfway point of the first period. And a whistle as a player is down on the field. It looks like it is forward Riley Yunker. And we're going to have a substitution for Yunker. She will come off the field. Folks, check out the new sports voice in Southern Oregon, the Ace Sports Radio, AM 1300, FM 107.9, and streaming live at the acesportsradio.com, featuring 5 live NFL games a week. The Ace Sports Radio, the new sports voice here in Southern Oregon. And our fall sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Jeep Dodge Chrysler, where you can find great deals on the lot or at lithiasuperstore.com. And from our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, now with 9 locations nearby to serve you. As that one goes out of play, possession will stay with Meadows Community College. I believe that was Naria Alcox, I believe. Let's see if I can catch a number. It was Mariana Navarrete who came in to replace the injured Riley Yunker just a few moments ago. And that one kicked out of play by Cano. RCC will get possession back. Halfway point here in the first half. Truckee with 3 shot attempts, 2 on goal, 1 score by Brooke Shearwood at the 18:35 mark. No corner kicks yet for Meadows Community College. And on the other side for RCC, through 20 minutes, 1 shot on goal. They were able to score off the foot of Botero with 12:06 on the board here in the first half. They've got 2 corner kicks, and Barnes has 1 save. And they're going to say Meadows was going to get possession here. RCC thought it was last off the foot of Cano, but the flag up on the right side of the near side referee here, signaling that Truckee has possession. Cano going to track that one down, keep it alive for Meadows. A shot there on goal, scooped up by Barnes. So that'll be Barnes getting credited with her second save of the afternoon. A deep boot from her. Battle for the possession at midfield is won by Meadows. RCC going to work the ball back to the goalkeeper, Barnes, and across to the far side of the field before working it forward. Off the foot of a Truckee player there, so RCC with the throw in. Another shot there, attempted by Isa, off the left foot but goes wide. Folks, before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. Watch for Buck for Kids Day in September, where over $950,000 was raised for kids in 2023 by Dutch Bros and the customers who support them. This one sent ahead. Trying to track it down there was Christensen. Goes off of a Truckee player. Christensen quickly getting it in for RCC. And that one sent ahead. It is tracked down by Alcox, who keeps it alive. And this one will be scooped up by Gomez out at the top of the box. .26:30 now into the first half. A deep shot, gonna go high off of the foot of Botero, who had that early goal for RCC. A little too strong on that attempt there. Folks, Lippert's Carpet One, serving Southern Oregon families since 1957, has hardwood waterproof plank carpet, laminate, and tile. Certified installers, flooring consultants, and design services. Lippert's Carpet One is in Medford and Grants Pass. A thank you from Table Rock Sports and all our fans to Lippert's Carpet One for supporting local high school and college athletics here in the Rogue Valley and beyond. And the penalty there will go against RCC. Meadow pushing it ahead now into RCC territory, looking for the player out in front. They have her, and a great job there by Barnes coming out and stopping that attack. Scoops it up and saves Meadows from taking a 2-1 lead. Always a risky play there when the goalkeeper comes out trying to make a play there with another player on the attack, but Barnes able to get to the ball in time and shut it down. That was Abigail Ramirez for Meadow Community College. Running into Barnes down on the other end of the field. Jumping in front of that is Sophia Source. And Meadow going to have to work the ball back to their goalkeeper. Good pressure here from RCC. Truckee now trying to set something up. And they're going to clear this one away downfield. Bone picks it up at midfield for, Hussey for RCC. As Cano kicks that one out of play. And again, Cano, the last one to touch the ball here. So a throw in for RCC. Mackenzie Christensen throwing it in. A lot of body down there, no whistle. Hussey and Montserrat Isa getting tangled up, but no foul on the play, letting them work through it as we reach the 32-minute mark here in the first half. Substitution coming in for Truckee. Back into the matchup is Isela Luna, forward. Freshman for this Meadow soccer team. It is a 1-1. Sent ahead. A good feed from Christensen. Trying to find Botero. But just a little too far out in front. Another substitution here, this time for RCC. Coming out will be Megan Vorberg and Mackenzie Christensen. And coming in to replace them will be Bailey Jones and Nerea Alcox back in for the Osprey. Quickly deep into RCC territory goes Truckee. We're going to have a shot here. High off the crossbar. Picked up by Cano. And a great stop again by Barnes. Shuts down another opportunity for this Truckee soccer team. And Barnes doing it all down there in the goal for RCC. That first one off the top of the crossbar. Picked up by Cano out in front. And Esme Barnes just making a terrific stop for RCC to keep this matchup tied at 1 apiece as we approach the 35-minute mark of the first half. Stay tuned for the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report with updates on all the fall activities happening. Visit playmedford.com for the latest recreation guide. All the sports leagues, classes, and special events await you. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. Another shot there. And another terrific stop by Barnes. That was Mayra Munoz with the shot attempt for Truckee, but not able to get it by Barnes. Who again is doing everything she can for this RCC team. A big differential here for Truckee compared to RCC. They're now 8 shot attempts with 6 on goal. Excuse me, that is 5 on goal for Truckee. Three and a half minutes left here in the first half. Good defense there by RCC. Forcing Meadow to work the ball backwards. Meadow again working it deep into RCC territory. Forced to work it even further back there. The ball gets by Cano with the left foot. Barnes with the diving save. And another opportunity shut down by Esme Barnes. A minute and a half to go here in the first half of play. That one sent downfield by Reagan Hussey. Barnes coming out, able to get a foot on it and kicks it out of play. It'll be Meadow possession. And out of play. Last touched by RCC. And it will result in the first corner kick of the game for Truckee. Coming at the 39:48 mark. They get it in. Couple of seconds left here in the first half. Good defense there. A sliding play by Bailey Jones to clear the ball away. And I believe I'm working on high school time, 40-minute halves. I believe the college halves are 45 minutes, if I am correct. Don't do many college soccer games, so the 40-minute mark I was talking about is the high school time for each half. As that one is sent high and deep. Barnes will have a goal kick here for the Osprey. Sends it down looking for Sophia Source. The battle for possession won by Truckee. Again, now deep in RCC territory. Cano has it. Gonna have to work it backwards. And another shot here, scooped up by Barnes. Her 7th save of the match. That last shot attempt off the foot of Kaylee Mora. And possession will be with RCC. And quickly they'll give it back to Meadow. As we reach the 45-minute mark here, the end of the first half, I believe we have 1 minute of added stoppage time. I believe that's what I just saw the referee hold up. A good feed there from Felicity Codman just out in front. And Barnes able to get there and scoop it up. Barnes sending it down to about midfield. And that will do it for the first half of plays. The whistle is blown. We go to the break. It's Truckee Community College 1, RCC 1. You are listening to Osprey Soccer on TableRockSports.net. Back with more RCC Girls Soccer after a word from a few of our sponsors. And we will have the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report coming your way. We'll go over a few first half stats and see what has happened in the action through the first 45 minutes after this short break.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
I love being a nurse, and RCC was the best way for me to start as a nurse. There's so many options for nursing pathways and healthcare jobs. I'm just so grateful that through RCC's nursing program, I was able to be a successful ICU nurse right out of the gate. Becoming a nurse through RCC changed my life. So I encourage anyone who's looking for a change in your personal or professional path to check out RCC. I found my path at RCC.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Should your new floor come from Lippard's Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned flooring stores, so you can be sure you'll get great selection at a great price. We take the guesswork out of helping you choose the right floor. Right now, save up to 50% on wood, laminate, and waterproof plank, plus pay no interest for 12 months at the one store for your perfect floor, Lippard's Carpet One, Medford and Grants Pass.
It's time to save on a healthy night's sleep during the Labor Day sale at Medford Mattress. Store-wide savings on all in-stock mattresses. Discover the full line of Beauty Rest with advanced cooling technology and the super comfortable Beauty Rest Black. Great sleep is a luxury you deserve. If you want to save on a healthy night's sleep without all the pressure and games, now's your chance during the Labor Day sale. Only at Medford Mattress, downtown Medford, where quality is not costly.
RCC prepared me for this career path by giving me the tools and experience from my teachers to help guide me where I needed to go, along with the flexibility to choose my own career path. I think the connection between college and success in life is the ability to explore aspects of education that you never thought was possible. So if you're interested in welding, fabrication, or designing, please reach out and contact RCC. I found my path at RCC.
Hi guys, my name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's nationwide 5G coverage?
Yeah.
Download the Try Us app.
Here we go.
U.S. Cellular works great out here. Hey, I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream in my... Yep, it's working.
Download the U.S. Cellular Try Us app for a free 30-day trial.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See souscellular.com for details.
RCC provides a unique learning education experience where they don't just teach you the head knowledge so that you come out understanding your craft, but they also give you the hands-on experience where you can end up mastering your craft. Taking the first step is the best thing that you could do for your life. So contact RCC today, schedule a tour so that you can begin your journey so that your dreams can become your reality as well. I found my path at RCC.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff.
Bye, Mom.
Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on. No, ref. There's no contact. I'm straight up. That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week here on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular here in Southern Oregon. We welcome you to the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report. Did you know the city of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon? The fall program guide just came out. Find out about all the recreation and learning opportunities at playmedford.com. All tied up at 1 apiece here at Lithia and Driveway Fields in Medford, Oregon, between the Rogue Community College Ospreys and Truckee Meadow Community College. It's been Meadow controlling time of possession pretty favorably through the first half of play. And they're dominating some of the stats here that we're keeping compared to this RCC team. It was Rogue Community College getting out in front, though, with an early goal, 12:06 into the matchup, Isabella Botero was able to find the back of the net for the Osprey and put them out to an early 1-0 lead. And then about 6 minutes later, Brooke Shearwood with a 21-yard boot from deep found the back of the net, got it over the top of Esme Barnes, and tied this matchup at 1 apiece. The lone goal for Truckee, although they do have 8 shot attempts through the first 45 minutes of play. 7 of those on goal, with one of them finding the back of the net there. They have 1 corner kick through the first half of play, and no saves recorded so far for Dakota Gomez, as the only shot attempt for RCC was scored by Botero. For RCC, they have 2 shot attempts, one of those going wide. They have 2 shot attempts. One was a score, the other one going wide. They had 2 early corner kicks, and Esme Barnes doing a terrific job for RCC at protecting the goal, has herself 7 saves through the first 45 minutes. Truckee keeping her busy, and not all of those saves have been easy. She is selling herself for this Osprey women's soccer team. Some terrific saves there in the first half. One, a great shot from the right side, just missed off the top crossbar there, and it was picked up out in front by Ariana Cano, and Cano put a good kick on it, but Barnes, laying out, made the save. She had 3 or 4 of those there in the first half where she sold herself to make the stop. And this game is tied up at 1 apiece as we get ready for the second half of play between RCC and Meadow Community College. Folks, there's a new place to play in Medford. Check out the Rogue X Aquatics and Event Center at roguexmedford.com. Daily information on open swim and gym hours and all the X has to offer is available at roguexmedford.com. RCC will open the second half of play with possession, and the whistle blows and we are underway. RCC this time going from left to right. Truckee will be going from right to left. RCC trying to score at the south end of the field. Truckee will be heading towards the north end. And a shot here. Barnes will make the stop. And Meadow already applying the pressure here in the second half. The 8th save for Barnes. Cano taking the ball here on the near side. And that one just cleared out by Christensen. Riley Yunker got injured early in the first half and came out. She has the ball here and back into the matchup. That is good to see for RCC, as that injury was not bad enough to keep her out the rest of the matchup as she starts the second half. Battle on the far side there. Good pass into the middle. A slight shot off the foot of Sherwood, who has the lone goal for Truckee. Sends it wide to the right of Barnes. So Barnes still in the goal for RCC. Bailey Jones, Emma Bone, Reagan Hussey, Mackenzie Christensen, Megan Vorberg, Sophia Source, Katie Erno, Riley Yunker, and Mary Wallen. All out on the field for RCC to start the second half. And the whistle blows, and the penalty will be on RCC. Dakota Gomez still working as the goalkeeper for Truckee. That one sent down just to the edge of the box by Costello. A shot here, and getting a hand on it, I think there was Barnes. And she's going to get credited with another save. Brooke Sherwood, Ariana Cano, Ashley Miranda, Abigail Ramirez, Abby Costello, Felicity Codman, some of the players out there for Truckee to start the second half. Couple of numbers out there I can't quite see yet. Joining them, Catherine Rubio. We're going to have an early substitution, it looks like, over there for RCC. Good give and go there by the Osprey. Christensen there battling with Cano, and Cano going to get whistled for the penalty. RCC will have it in Truckee territory from about what'll be the 35-yard line. And that's where Mary Wallen's going to kick it away. A short kick there to Bowen. Quickly taken away by Meadow. Truckee pushing forward now across midfield. Sherwood has it here. This one sent forward. A good pass. The shot attempt is wide. Isabella Luna. With the attempt. Sherwood with the takeaway here to Ramirez. Ramirez sends it in to the box, and Barnes going to come out and make a stop. Barnes with a good kick all the way across midfield there. RCC is going to win that battle for possession. Quickly taken away by Cano. Sherwood sends it to the middle of the field, and then Truckee going to work it all the way across to the far side. Ahead now to Codman. Codman with a left-footed shot. Stopped there by Bailey Jones. Goes out of play on the far sideline, but will stay with Truckee for the throw-in. Again here in the second half, Truckee winning the battle of time of possession. They're going to work this one back to Cano. Tracks it down at the 30. Now Botero with it for RCC, going to work it backwards. She's going to try and track this one down, not able to get to it in time, but forces the Truckee defender there to just kick it out of play, and RCC will have possession deep in Meadow territory. The throw-in goes to Sophia Source. And it's kicked out of play by Christensen. They're going to say, though, that a Truckee player there touched the ball, so RCC will have it for another throw-in. Trying to find Botero. This one headed out by Meadow. RCC will get it back about midfield. They work it backwards now to Hussey. And then Cano picks it up from Meadow and all the way back to the goalkeeper, Dakota Gomez. That one just missed there by Christensen. Cano getting it forward. A good pass there by Abby Castallo. But an offside penalty is called on Abigail Ramirez. And RCC going to get it back. 57-minute mark here in the second half of play. For those of you who might tune into a lot of our high school soccer events, an extra 5 minutes played here at the college level, so 45-minute halves. Ramirez got that one out in front. Her shot attempt a little too strong, goes off of the goalpost. Just high. Had a good look there though to put her team up 2-1, but not able to finish. RCC gets it across midfield. Now working it backwards. They'll work it all the way back to Barnes. Now back to Peterson, who checked into the matchup just a little bit ago for the Osprey. And we're going to have a whistle and a penalty on Truckee's Costello. A good kick there by Hussey. Sends it deep into the box. Cleared away by Meadow. Hussey now picking it up again. Meadow's winning the possession. Good pass ahead to Shearwood. Shearwood with one to beat. Peterson doing a good job of stopping Shearwood from advancing, as Peterson just going to clear that one out of play. So a throw in coming for Truckee, and it'll be Cano here on the near side. Truckee works it to the far side of the field. Well defended there by Hussey. And Barnes coming out to scoop that one up. Folks, for over 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the industry leader in clear choice in Southern Oregon. Whether it's auto or residential glass, Bill's Glass covers the complete spectrum from your vehicle to any room in your house. Substitution coming in there for RCC. Now into the matchup is let's see who just came in. Can't see the number who just came in. I'll get that to you momentarily. As Truckee wins the battle for possession. Quickly, a little back and forth here at midfield. Meadow gonna send it across here to the near side to Cano. And then back across to the far side with Ramirez. After some opportunities there, possibly for Truckee. RCC able to clear it ahead. Last touch out of play on the far side by Meadow. And again, out of play, it'll stay with Road Community College. Throw in here for RCC. And the possession won by the Osprey. Sherwood now with it for Truckee. Trying to send it ahead to Cano. And a player down on the field for Road Community College. That is Emma Bowen. And she's going to pop up and stay in the match. Quickly deep into RCC territory goes Truckee. Sherwood has it. She's going to stop and take a shot. It's going to go off of the foot of, I believe, can't quite see that number over there on the far side. But a good opportunity there by Truckee. And another one just missing for Meadows Community College. They have had ample opportunities here in this matchup to take a lead. A few close calls, but not able to get it by Barnes. Have a substitution in just a moment for Truckee as they make that now. As soon as we catch that number over there on the far sideline, we'll get that to you and let you know who just checked in. Looks like Ryan Hatch, who just checked in for Meadow. Out of play. RCC with possession on the throw-in. It is last touched by Hatch. So RCC advancing it upfield just a little bit there. Now getting it in from just on the other side of midfield. Botero pushing the ball downfield. Just outside of the box there. Kicks it off of the back of a Truckee defender and will earn a corner kick for the Osprey. It will be Botero kicking it from the corner. She sends this one in and just going to kick it out of play there as it rolls behind the net. Substitutions coming in for Meadow. Good takeaway there by Christensen. Sent ahead here for Ramirez. Ramirez going to grab it just inside the 20. Has a shot opportunity, and it is good for Abigail Ramirez. Gets it by Barnes. And Truckee takes a 2-1 lead at the 70-30 mark. Barnes a little shaken up down there. She came out to make a stop in the first half of play, and it looked like she may have got injured earlier in the matchup, but was able to shake it off and stay in the game. I'm not sure if it's the same thing that maybe shook her up earlier, or if something new happened down there. And it looks like we are going to have a goalkeeper substitution. Barnes going to come out with her team trailing 2-1. Barnes will come out with 9 saves. She gives up 2 goals, and she did a fantastic job for this RCC soccer team this afternoon. Coming in to replace her will be Zadie Burke. As Barnes' day is done. We hope that everything for her is all right as we get ready to get back to play. Folks, Road Credit Union is proud to partner with Table Rock Sports and the Medford School District on the Touchdown Club again this fall, supporting communities, schools, and the tools to meet your financial needs. Rogue Credit Union. And folks, Medford is your sports ground where the West Coast comes to play. Visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, outdoor opportunities, and the event calendar to find what is going on. Fans, you can subscribe to our Table Rock Sports YouTube page to get live updates when new events start and go live. Head on over to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and click on that red subscribe button. A big Table Rock Sports thank you to the 3,500 of you who have already joined up already. That one kicked out of play, and Truckee will have possession. Truckee working it across to the far side, ahead again to Ramirez. And we're going to have a penalty on Meadow. So RCC will get possession right back. Cano with the throw in for Truckee. Now here in the middle of the field, shot there. Off the hands of the new goalkeeper, Burke. She's not able to make the stop. The ball comes back out into the middle. And that is Abigail Ramirez with the score to put Truckee up 3-1, the 75-30 mark. She scores her second goal of the afternoon. So Truckee now leading 3-1. Substitution for Meadow. Coming in for them is Sierra Gomez. As the starter, Esme Barnes, getting checked out over there on the sideline. She had a terrific day for this RCC soccer team, but unfortunately had to come out of the matchup early. RCC with an opportunity here, and Botero trying to find her second goal of the afternoon. Has it scooped up by Gomez. And a yellow card coming out. I didn't quite catch who that went against, as I was making a note here. We reached the 78-minute mark here, as we are in the second half of play. Truckee leading 3-1. Sherwood with a goal at the 18:35 mark of the first half, and Abigail Ramirez with 2 goals here in the second half, as RCC trails by 2. Folks, Solar Pros and owner Mason Mahaffey invite you to learn how you can save thousands on solar panels installation for your home. Visit Solar Pros Facebook page to learn more. Search Facebook Solar Pros PNW. RCC shot here by Wallen. Scooped up there by Gomez. Gomez not really had to do a whole lot of work down there for Truckee, protecting the goal. Has only given up 1. Has herself 3 saves on 4 shots by RCC. Ramirez here sends it forward. Another opportunity for Truckee. And the shot going to go wide as the goalkeeper Burke came out to make a play. Relied upon her teammates to help her out, and they did, as they were able to stop the attack there. Montserrat Iza with the opportunity for Meadow. just missing. RCC now pushing it across midfield. Sherwood here for Truckee. Gonna work it backwards. And that one gonna be out of play. Throw in coming for RCC. Peterson will have the honors. Gets it into Junker. Battle for possession. And it will be won by Meadow. Quickly taken back by RCC. Junker has it here. And Ramirez, another opportunity. And a great job there by Burt coming out to make the sliding play. And this one kicked out of play by Peterson. As we reach the 90-minute mark, we'll have a little bit of added time. As it appears, Truckee will come away with the victory in this matchup. The opening game of the year for RCC. And excuse my scoreboard, I don't know how it keeps changing on me there. It is 3-1. Coming up in just a moment, it will be the Know Your Role post-game show. Visit travelmedford.org and search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. We're going to recap scoring and go over some key stats, all coming up on the Know Your Role post-game show, where we help make sports fun again. Coming up at the conclusion of this ball game, as Isabella Ramirez going to check out of the game for Truckee, as she finishes with Abigail Ramirez finishes with 2 second-half goals for this Meadows soccer team. And a deep shot there is good. That's the second one for Meadows from the 21-yard line. A deep one gets over the top of the head of Burke. I believe that is Montserrat Isa with the goal for Truckee. Comes at the 92-minute mark here in extra time. Evelyn Hidalgo, freshman for Truckee in there. First time we have seen her today. Checked in just a little bit ago. As we come to the conclusion of this matchup. This one sent into the box. And it's going to be stopped by Burke. Truckee working it from the far side. Back across here to the near side in front of us. As time is winding down. Truckee pushing down now into RCC territory. A deep shot goes off the top crossbar. Isa almost putting another one in there. As the whistle blows there, we're going to have possession back to RCC. Substitution coming in for the Osprey. Mackenzie Christensen comes out. Checking in for her is Bailey Jones. Isa with it now on the far sideline. Gonna take a shot, and it goes off the top crossbar. Isa with back-to-back shots there. Narrowly missing for Truckee. Truckee now another opportunity. Crossed, and that shot goes off the top crossbar. The third in a row for Meadow. That last one off the foot of Kendra Reed. And they're going to say last touched by RCC. So a corner kick coming up for Meadow. That'll be their second of the matchup. And that one, just like the last for RCC, going to go back behind the net. And the whistle blows, and that'll do it for this matchup. Truckee Meadow Community College comes into Lithia and Driveway Fields and takes down RCC by a final score of 4-1. We will have men's action coming up in just a little bit, as the Osprey lose their opening matchup of the season. The Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show going to come up here in just a minute. Stay here. We're going to go over some key stats from this matchup this afternoon, go over some scoring, and we'll have the boys matchup in just a little bit here on Table Rock Sports as well. Back with more RCC Osprey soccer right after this.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Road, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week here on Table Rock Sports. It's the Know Your Role post-game show, as Truckee defeats RCC by a final score of 4-1. For Truckee today, they had 5, 10, 15, 20, 21 shots in the matchup. $15 of those were on goal. They finished the day with 2 corner kicks, and Truckee goalkeeper Dakota Gomez had 4 saves and only gave up 1 goal. That goal was scored by Isabella Botero at the 12:06 mark of the matchup. That put RCC up 1-0, but it was all Truckee the rest of the way as they scored 4 unanswered after the goal from Botero. It was Brooke Shearwood at the 18:35 mark getting Truckee on the board, followed by back-to-back goals from Abigail Ramirez, her first one at the 70:30 mark of the second half, and then 5 minutes later she put another one into the back of the net to put Truckee up 3-1. And then in extra time, Montserrat Iza with a deep 21-yard goal put Truckee up 4-1, and that would be the final score of the matchup. RCC on the day, only 5 shots, 4 of them on goal. They were able to score once. And as far as the goalkeepers go, Esme Barnes, she started the day protecting the net for RCC. She had herself 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I believe, saves herself. Did a terrific job to give her team an opportunity to get the win. But unfortunately, she had to come out of the matchup in the second half. She did get injured coming out of the goal in the first half. I'm not sure if it was the same injury that caused her to come out there in the second half. She was replaced by Zadie Burke. Burke giving up 2 goals of her own. And RCC falls by a final score of 4-1. We'd like to thank you for tuning in and listening and watching today's broadcast. And we'd also like to thank RCC for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on Table Rock Sports and today's broadcast. Special thanks to head coach Gavin Wilmot of RCC and Jeffrey Hawkins for Truckee. Our next broadcast will be in just a few moments. We will have the boys' side of the matchup. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Truckee 4, RCC 1. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer for this event was Joe Brett. With Ari Moon on camera for me this afternoon, I'm Joseph Brett saying thanks for watching and good night from Lithia and Driveway Fields here in Medford, Oregon.